Collective and Soul Tribe. Happy Wednesday. Okay, today's Wednesday, April the 29th. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wicked Wednesday so far. All right, guys. I am outside. Okay, even though it's raining, it's really nice. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Maybe because I'm a water sign too. Like, being near water is it's whatever for me. Okay, like, it could be raining, I don't care. If I was in Jamaica though, I know for a fact I would be standing outside in the rain, because that kind of rainfall is different. It's different. It feels different. It's different. Yeah, okay. I don't know about the rain here. Could be chemical, I don't know, but I don't know what day it was either, and I saw it, like, it was raining, and I looked at the ground and it was like suddy and soapy, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just mind my business, because I don't know what Mother Nature has going on. So yeah, but let's get started, guys. All right, let's see what you guys might need to know for today. I'm just rambling on, but I hope you guys are doing well, having a great Wednesday so far. We are 2 more days away from the weekend, you guys. No, I'm not wishing our lives away, but you know, let's be realistic. When you work 9 to 5, I get it. When you work 9 to 5, you just want those 2 days to yourself. Okay, you just want to go home and do what you need to do. Even during the week, you just want to go home and just woosah. Okay, so let's see what comes out when it comes to April 29th, what you guys might need to know with the current energy. All right, and so let's see. Okay, so Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time for April 29th? And for some of you guys wondering, I'm using the angel guide messages, okay, the deck that I have here. So let's see what messages transpire for April 29th. Okay, ooh, so do the work wanted to show up. Okay, now this may resonate for some of you guys. This could be a 50-50 reading. Like I said, it is a collective message. So some of you guys, when it comes to doing the work, some of you guys are in that transition while you are still doing the work. There is something about that too, where you guys could be kind of going through that process, understanding your path, understanding your mission, your purpose, things like that. Even if you feel like you don't have a purpose or anything like that, just still understanding your journey and like the path that you're on and why you guys are dealing with certain lessons, understanding those lessons and moving forward from them as wisdom and knowledge. Okay, now when it comes to those who have done the inner work, there is something about the full moon that is very significant, where you guys could be doing certain things when it comes to inner work. Not even just doing the inner work, but releasing as well. And that could be the work as well. It's like you doing the inner work could be showing up differently for different people. So, you know, like, for example, like, I did mention this in my other video, like crashing out, for example. Say you were a crash out, okay? And I'm not judging, I get it, okay? Say you were a crash out. Say that, you know, you were dealing with certain people. I'm just leaning on this. Say you were dealing with certain people, right? People, places, and things, right? Where, you know, people will try to trigger you, because it's almost like, and I don't like this. I don't like this energy at all. I find that people who do this, I find them to be weirdos or weird in general. Okay, that's my opinion. You know, I could be wrong, but I just think that's weird. Okay, it's almost like seeing somebody never getting angry or never getting upset, right? And then purposely doing things on purpose to get a reaction or get them upset, because it's like, ew, I've never seen the collective mad, so let me just piss them off. And it's just like you really have time on your hands to be doing something like that? Like, don't be like that. Don't be like that, okay? Like, don't be gross. Like, don't do that, okay? Like, I don't like when people do stuff like that. So I find that very annoying, because that's like me going up to a dog, and you know dogs are friendly usually. That's like me going to a dog and kicking a dog on purpose just so that I can see the dog bite my behind. Like, it's not clocking, okay? Like, it's not clocking, is it? It's not clocking to you the way that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, some people are weird, yeah, okay? Some people are weird. So that could be significant. Like, you could be doing the inner work, and you could see people who are not doing the inner work, people who don't go within themselves, okay? Even people who, like, go through certain things, right? And say to themselves, like, ooh, why does this happen to me? Like, I don't know, like, maybe stop trying to trigger people, or stop trying to bully people, or stop trying to, like, target chosen ones and stuff like that. Stop doing that, and then maybe karma wouldn't be kicking you in your butt the way that it does. Okay, like, I'm just being honest. So that could be significant. Some of you guys are doing the inner work, some of you guys are still doing the inner work, but that doesn't mean that you guys haven't changed. You've changed, okay, for the better. Yeah. trust the universe. Okay, so yeah, there's something about trusting the universe. You guys have done the work, okay? Like, obviously take what resonates with you guys, but you guys have done the work, right? And you could literally be dealing with people who have not done the inner work. So it's like, it's almost like your old self being triggered, but your newer self is just like, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Because it's almost like people want you to go out of your way to be like, you know, like get nuck if you buck with them. And it's like, why? Especially, you know what I find funny too, for some of you guys that may resonate with this? It's always people that are either, it's never our generation. That's what I'm finding. And it's no disrespect to anybody who's older than us, because we're all going to get old one day. Okay. Like, it's common sense. It's usually the silent generations, okay, or like after that. I don't know what it is with that group, okay, and not all of them are like this, but from experience, I've noticed that a lot of them who are very miserable, they love misery loves company. I don't know what it is with that group of people. I don't know why they do that, but you could be chilling, minding your own business, snacking, eating your Cinnabons, or doing whatever you're doing, and you literally could have somebody come up to you that's older than you and be like, ugh. It's just like, why? Like, why? Mind your business, okay? Like, if I'm not troubling you, why are you troubling me? And that could be the energy that you guys are feeling right now when it comes to dealing with even just people in general. It's like going for a walk outside, for example, and somebody just being antagonizing for no reason. Like, you know what I mean? Or some of you guys could be also at that stage in your life where it doesn't even matter how old you are either. Like, you guys could be at a stage in your life where you're just so tired of chaos that as soon as you go outside and you notice that something about the energy is off, you literally will go out of your way to be like, you know what, I'm going back home. So protecting your energy could be very significant, right? Also, inner child healing is very significant too. So that could be significant too, where you guys could have done the inner work, and there's something about you trusting the universe when it comes to inner child healing. There's a lot of things that you guys are healing at this time, or you've already healed, and that is showing up very, very beautifully in your energy, right? So let's see what else shows up, okay? Even when it comes to like inner child traumas, okay, generational curses being broken, you know, it's almost like, why do I have to be the black sheep, right? Like, you guys could be wondering, like, why do I have to do this? Why me? Okay, but you guys are chosen for a reason. I know there's some days when it comes to strength and just rolling out of bed and being able to show up for yourself, it gets hard. I get it. It's hard sometimes, right? But also understand that, you know, you guys are trying, and understand that you guys should be proud of yourselves, because not everybody has that strength to show up for themselves the way that you guys show up for yourselves, okay? So just know that the universe is watching. Know that the universe sees these things. Everything is not unnoticed. It doesn't go unnoticed, okay? So even if you were done wrong in the past, or somebody tried to do you wrong, just know that those things are being watched, okay, by the universe. So that is why a lot of you guys, when it comes to like retaliation, it's not to say that you can't retaliate, or, you know, you can't cuss somebody out and tell them how you feel. You can, but it's almost like, why? You know, like, why? What is the point? It's like, I'm just wasting my breath, my energy, my time, you know, trying to get you to understand, when for some of you guys dealing with a lot of people, they don't want to understand, right? It's like, I could meet somebody for the first time and I don't even know them, and they could just tell me their whole life story, and I'll just listen and be like, okay, cool, I hear you, girl, or I hear you, boy, whatever, and I can just keep it pushing, right? I leave people alone. But at the same time, you guys could be dealing with people where, like I said, when it comes to like discernment, there's certain things where you are very discerning or very cautious about when it comes to you healing a lot of aspects of yourselves, right? And same thing I said about strength and guidance. What did I say to you guys? It's the same thing. It's like, you guys are receiving some type of strength and guidance, right, to be able to move forward. And I know this looks differently for everybody, but even something so simple as waking up every day to go to work, waking up every day to just brush your teeth, to do your hair. Like, a lot of people don't realize that people go through depression, people go through mental illnesses, people go through a lot of things. And when you are dealing with people around you who lack compassion, lack caring, lack anything to do with, you know, sympathy or empathy, it's hard. It is hard, okay? Like, you literally could be looking at the world sometimes and saying, like, ew, you know, why are people the way that they are? Like, why can't people just be normal, whatever normal is, right? And that could be significant. So, yeah, listen deeply. Okay, it's something about you listening deeply within yourself. Going into introspection is significant. Being able to listen to your inner knowing, right? So obviously take what resonates with that. Not everybody will understand that, but that is confirmation. Okay, vulnerability and freedom. It's like you guys have the freedom to be vulnerable in your situations, and in these situations that you guys are vulnerable in, it could be with you in spirit, it could be with you and someone that you confide in really like closely. Okay, but for some of you guys, this could look differently when it comes to your energy, where it's like you are somebody who is very vulnerable and you show up as someone who's free, right? And whatever that means to somebody, it could be you speaking your truth, or you just speaking up on certain things and not giving a hoot what anybody cares or wants to think about you. Like, you don't care. Like, you'll say what you need to say because that's how you authentically feel. That's your authentic self, right? So let me see if I can get one more card here. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what other messages do you have? And there's also something about star energy. This has been showing up a lot heavily in the messages. Okay, yeah, friendship and union. Okay, so like I said, there's something about you speaking up on certain things and coming into union with people that are either similar to you or resonate with you in that sense, right? But yeah, divine timing also. Okay, guys, so take what resonates with this. We also have power and intention. So for some of you guys, stepping into your power or claiming your power back is significant, things like that. The reason why this message is showing up, because as much as you guys are powerful and you have power, your intentions are very significant, okay? Not everybody has good intentions. Some people can tell that your intentions, you mean well, right? You want people to do well. You want people to succeed. And it also could stem from a place where you know what it feels like to have people trying to, shut you down or shun you down, or whatever the case is, right? You understand the concept of what it is like to be excluded, whether this is in friend groups, family groups, dynamics, whatever the case is, you understand that feeling. So your intentions will always be pure, especially when it comes to you stepping into your power. There's a reason why some of us are able to see certain things or do certain things more than other people, because of the fact of our intentions, okay? People can tell your intentions are very well, you mean well, you're not trying to harm anybody, you're not trying to hurt anybody. People can see that about you. And a lot of times people think like, oh, I'm going to get away with this, or I'm going to do this to collective and no. The universe knows and people know better, okay? So power and intention is significant, and also ease and grace. There's something about your energy where, you try to make things more easy, or you try to give ease and grace to people. But sometimes, unfortunately, people don't deserve that grace from you, because it's like, how come you can give grace and ease to people, but then how come the collective can't receive that from people in their own family or their own friend groups, right? It's almost like you have to leave the country or the city or the state or, wherever environment you're in, or this could be online too. It's like you could be on social media and you could be meeting people from different walks of life and cultures and on social media, and you're wondering to yourself, well, damn, why can't I meet these people in person? Like, where are these kind of people in real life? Why do they have to be across the globe? Okay, so that could be significant too, right? But I'm going to end it here, guys. Please take what resonates with you whenever you see this. And again, thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok, especially YouTube if you guys are looking for like closed captions and stuff. Follow me there. If you guys want to check out my website, look at my blog or book a reading. Okay, you guys can check out my website at www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. Okay, usually I post a lot of blogs. I did post one the other day talking about the full moon, okay, and what you guys can expect with the full moon that's coming up in the next few days or so, because the full moon is actually coming up about, I think, April 30th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because today's the 29th, so April 30th, and I think it's for like the next couple of days, so you guys can check that out. But yeah, if you guys want to book a reading, obviously you guys can go through my website. Everything is on the website. If you guys are having trouble on the website for whatever strange, whatever reason, because technology be technologying, okay, that's not a word, but I made it up. Okay, but yeah, if something is wrong and you guys are having, issues, only if you're having issues, email me, okay? Everything is in my bio and description down below, so yeah. But anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday, all right?